So today, the Department of Labor just posted 2 pieces of data that explains why it feels like overnight, literally overnight, that the job market changed. The first piece of data shows that the number of job openings available in October was the lowest it's been since March of 2021. That means there are far fewer job openings than there have been in the last 2 years. But here's where it gets really interesting. Remember how for the last 2 years they've been saying that there's been 2 jobs for every 1 person? Well, that's been true based on their data. But as of today, it is now down to 1.3 jobs for every 1 person, which is right around the same level that it was at before the pandemic. Now, the thing is, this doesn't even include the number of ghost jobs that are posted right now. If you saw that on the Wall Street Journal, there's a bunch of jobs out there that are really not real. So I would argue that we're probably closer to 1-to-1, meaning for every job posting, there's 1 person looking for work. The challenge with that, as you know, is a lot of those jobs are not the jobs that people want. A lot of the jobs are lower paying jobs, which means it's very competitive out there right now, all of a sudden overnight. Also add to that the number of layoffs. At the time that I'm recording this, Spotify just announced laying off 17% of its workforce. So there's a big correction coming, and we've known that for a while. Now, I share all this with you because it doesn't mean you can't get a job. There are still jobs open, but what you have to do is think about your positioning. I always tell you here that you are a business of one. You're a service provider and you're competing against all these other businesses. Your business has to stand out. It has to be positioned as the one with the most UVA, unique value add, for an employer. So if you aren't elevating your game when it comes to looking for work, you are not going to stand out. You're going to be a commodity, which means you're going to look like everybody else, and it's going to be a lot harder for you to get a job. So the solution is to what? Learn how to conduct a disruptive job search, a job search that disrupts their mindset, that gets them to pay attention to you so that you can get those interviews. And if you want to learn how to do a disruptive job search, first of all, keep following me here. Like, follow, comment, ask your questions. I'm teaching disruptive job search on this app every single day. Second, ton of free resources on it, like my disruptive job search checklist and my resume LinkedIn bootcamp. All of those things are free, linked to my bio. You've got to have a competitive edge, folks, okay? And if you really want more help, if you'd like me to coach you personally, head on over to Work It Daily. We've got a totally risk-free 7-day trial where you can get instant access. And if you sign up the next 24 hours, you're going to get access to my live masterclass every week where I coach you live, as well as my new interview sandbox where I teach you the best interview techniques. So I hope you go check it out. But most importantly, grab free resources, keep learning, keep growing, because it is tough out there, but you can do this. I believe in you. Go get them.